welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nats, and I hope everyone is happy and healthy and doing just fine. Alright, so as you can tell by the title, this is another episode of Nats Cooking. This week we are baking. Yes, I said it, we're baking, and this recipe is really simple. I mean, anyone can Google it, but I have, been doing a little spin on this recipe, and I just decided to share it with you guys. So today I'll actually be baking cornbread, and my hand is hurting. Oh my god, this camera is heavy. Alright, back to what I was saying. Oh, I talk too much. Alright, so this recipe is actually a cornbread. Alright, so cornbread, I think it's really an American traditional kind of side dish, but we do also make it in Jamaica, and I've also been loving having a little slice of cornbread if I don't feel like eating a very big meal. So that is what we'll be baking up today. So if you want to see how I do my cornbread, and hopefully you can try it this way too, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so for this recipe we are going to be needing some flour, we are going to be needing some cooking oil, some cornmeal, of course, because obviously we're making cornbread, and this is the cornmeal I use, and I've already separated it into 1 cup's worth. We are going to be needing some egg, well, 1 egg, some sugar, and teaspoons of some stuff, but I haven't portioned them out yet. We're going to be needing salt, and we are going to be needing milk. We are also going to be needing 2 basins, because we have to separate the dry ingredients from the wet ingredients and before we combine them. So you need 2 basins, and my little spin on this, and I will just wait until I get to that stage before I actually tell you guys. Alright, so keep watching. A whisk, a whisk, a whisk, a whisk, a whisk. Alright, so let's get into the recipe. Okay, so first, and I do have my recipe here because obviously I'm not storing things in my brain. I don't know, I don't got time for that. Alright, so first thing on the recipe is 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, and we have that right here already portioned out into my cup. So you dump that into your pot, or into your basin, that is. Alright, next we need 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So we're going into our flour pot, and we're taking out 1 cup. Guys, and trust me, it is better to sift your flour, but I ain't doing that today. But what they do say is if you fill it up like this is obviously more than 1 cup. So you need to like even it out, and then use a flat surface thing to just do that. Alright, take off the excess, so you have 1 cup exactly. So you dump that in there. Remember, dry ingredients separately. Then we need a 1/4 cup of sugar, and this is it. We dump that in there as well. Then we need 4 teaspoons of baking powder. So for all my Jamaican friends in Japan, or Jamaican viewers in Japan, this is baking powder in Japan. So if you need baking powder, look for this. I struggled with this for a while until I figured it out. Alright, so this is a package that I was already using. Alright, so the recipe calls for 4 teaspoons, so that's 1 teaspoon 4 times. Alright, and this is to help it rise, as we all know. Not both, it's not just 2 of us here. Alright, so this is 1 teaspoon. And it's good to 2 teaspoons. 3 teaspoons, and some extra is actually getting into there. I shouldn't be doing this, it will rise too much, but we're Jamaicans, I can't do better. 4 teaspoons. Alright, and that does it for the baking powder. just clip this back up. Next up, we have half teaspoon of salt, and this is our half teaspoon, and we just need to get some salt in there, and the salt is not coming out. Okay, salt anytime now. Half teaspoon of salt, put that in there, and then we are actually finished with the dry ingredients. So what you want to do is just mix and combine all of this together. Ensure that you're getting everything mixed. And guys, I have been loving this silicone type utensil. I bought a few of them, so I have a whole set of silicone kitchen utensils there. Alright, so you just want to stir this around to ensure that it is perfectly combined. Alright, and then you can set this aside because you don't need this anymore. Alright, and before we go into the wet ingredients, I'm just going to clear my little table here because our kitchen is small and I need space. A sister needs space. Alright guys, so for our wet ingredients, remember, separate bowl, a separate clean bowl, but you know that, right? We need 1 cup of milk. Is this milk good? We need a whole cup of milk. Yep, you dump that in there. And then we need 1 large egg. And because we gotta take the eye out, I'm just going to crack it in this thing here. Woo! Oh my god! Oh my god! Egg! Egg! Eggs on my hands!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Egg! Egg! Eggs on my hands!
Holy crap! How did I manage to do this? Wow. Wow. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to cut my hands off. I hate when egg touch me. Damn it. Oh, I hate when eggs touch my hands. Oh, oh my god. Whew. Anyway guys, now we're trying to find the eye of this thing, and a little bit of the milk was left, so now I'm not sure if I'm seeing an eye or milk. Boy, where is it? Guys, like, I'm not having this. I'm throwing all this egg away and then I'm breaking a new one. Whew. All right, one more time. All right, there we go. Much better. Much better. Wow. This was hard work. And then now we can really identify the eye. So guys, you see this? For those who don't know what the eye of the egg is, it's this little thing here that you see me trying to separate from the spoon. So this, growing up Jamaican, they say that this little part of the egg will make your food or whatever raw, especially when you're baking. So we were always told to separate the egg. So this is it, the eye from the egg. So I just grew up doing that. Alright, so now we can actually throw the egg into the mixture here. Alright, good stuff. Get it all off. Alright, and the other wet ingredient is some vegetable oil. Okay, so 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. So we're gonna fill this up with oil. 1/4 cups. Put it in there. All in there. Alright, and one thing I like to add to mine is some vanilla. The recipe did not call for vanilla, but I just like to eyeball some vanilla for a little oomph of flavor, and then we mix this up. Combine everything, guys. And guys, while you are doing this, please set your oven to 200 degrees. Is it? No, I'm lying. It's 400 degrees. My oven is currently not preheating, which I'm going to do that right now. This is how small our apartment is. We can't have everything plugged in all at once. So the recipe says, yes, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so 200 degrees Celsius. This is here. And just let your oven preheat. Okay? This is my baking tray. Alright? And then we continue combining these things. Alright, so time for my secret ingredient. Alright, enough. My secret ingredient is some cheese. These are new packs. I want to finish these. So, alright guys, so my secret ingredient is actually some cheese. Alright, so I'm just going to put some mixed cheese inside here, about a cup, I would say. Right, this hole is not big enough. Oh my god. What are I saying? Alright, some mixed cheese. There you go. Oh. I actually put more than a cup, but we like cheese, so it doesn't matter. Do it according to how you would like it. And then just combine it into your dry ingredients, alright? I'm smelling the oven. Why? What's in it? What did I make last? Alright guys, so yeah, our cheese is all mixed. And then we're going to combine our wet ingredients with our dry ingredients. There you go. And we're going to turn this baby into a nice batter. Okay. Nice batter. Don't mind if it's clumpy. It does not matter. You just combine your stuff, alright? Guys, do tell me in the comments below how you would like to do your cornbread, if cornbread is something that you make. Of course, if you try my recipe, please hit me up on Instagram, send me a DM, show me the picture of yours and tell me how you like it. Also, if there's something that you'd want to see me cook, please remember that I don't have money to be going around buying all the stuff, and this is not a cooking channel. But if you're interested in seeing me cook something in particular, especially if I have non-Jamaican viewers and you'd like me to cook something Jamaican like or what have you, please let me know in the comments below. Alright, so this looks about mixed. Looks about mixed, guys. But just before we put it in our tray, I'm just going to go in with a fork to just kind of it smells good except for the raw egg. Alright, so this is what my batter is looking like right now. The chunks of cheese, you can see it, and man oh man, it looks as if it's about to be good. Alright, so we want to plate this up into our baking tray. This is my baking tray. And you can line your baking tray with parchment paper, baking paper, or butter so it doesn't stick, but I don't have that right now, so I'm just going to be coating the bottom with some oil so that the bread does not stick to the pan. And I'm using my basting brush to just coat the side so when it rises it does not stick to the tray. Alright, there you go. So now we are going to transfer this goodness into the pot, into this. There you go. There you go. I honestly believe this will rise too much. I probably should separate it. Do you think? And make two. Alright, and guys, if you have a smaller toaster oven like I do, maybe it would be good to put some of the batter into another baking tray, because I think this is going to rise too much and the top might come out a little burnt because this is too much batter, and I realized that when I started pouring, so I could not separate it anymore, so the top will be a little burnt, I'm sure. And this is where, if you have any extra cheese, and this one I think it is spoiled, I've had these in the fridge for a while. If you have extra cheese, you could put it on the top, just sprinkle a bit. I have more. Just sprinkle a bit on the top. Spread it out. Yeah, and you are good to go. So our oven has been preheating for almost 15 minutes. So I'm going to just put my cornbread in there. And we should be baking for the recipe says 15 to 20 minutes. My toaster oven stops at 15, so we'll do that first and then we check it after the 15 minutes has ended. So 200 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. Check it at the 15-minute mark and then add time gradually. So we will check back when our toaster oven dings at 15 minutes. All right, fellow magnificent fam, it is time to actually check our cornbread and take it out of the oven. Now, one thing to note is that my cook time this time around was a bit longer than usual because, as I said before I put it into the oven, I accidentally put all the butter into one baking tray instead of separating it into half. I should have separated it into half because my toaster oven is a very small, and because the baking powder will have the cornbread rise, it would have rised too much to the extent where the top will be burnt. The top is burnt as I suspected. But anyhow, and I did actually have to give it like 20 extra minutes. So this was actually baking for 35 minutes because, as I said, the baking tray was filled up too much, and so the cook time took very much longer. But in your oven, because you have a regular stove, it would take about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, so start at 15 and then you continue checking from there. So this is it, and the top is very burnt, as I said. So do not at me, okay? All right. This is what we have here, and as you can see, we have a nice little burnt pattern of cheese on the top. So this is not a cooking channel. I'm by no means a chef, so I mean, I already told you where I went wrong with this. So we're going to just cut the top off so we don't have all of this burnt stuff dealing with. You know, if it was some people, guys, they would not even bother showing you guys the end product. But you see, because there's no judgment here, and I know what I did wrong because I told you guys that I filled up the thing too much. I don't mind showing my cooking mistakes, as nobody is perfect. Alright, so we're just getting rid of the burnt top, basically. So all our cheese is gone and it's steaming. Alright, so what burnt cornbread? Burnt cornbread for sale. Burnt cornbread for sale. Alright, so we're going to put this into the bin. And there it goes. Alright, so this is what we're working with, but I guess that's what we get for burning the top of the cornbread. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just cut it up. I probably should wait for it to cool. No, what I'll do is transfer it to a plate and let it cool down. Yeah. Here we go. Here is the mess that we are about to create. Woo! I am so scared.
When is the bigger plate?
Alright guys, here we are. Oh. Oh. Should use a bigger plate. Alright, hold it. Woo! It's falling! Ah! Put it.
Just put it down, put it down.
Do it!
Just put it down. Oh, flag.
Alright.
You just drop it. not cooking.
Nuts is not cooking today, guys. I swear to you, like, so much drama is happening inside of this kitchen. But anyway, what I was trying to do was transfer the cake to this, but then it was too small, and then by the time I got this, it cracked. But this is what we're having. This is what we're having today. So I'm going to let this cool down. But as you can see, it's baked nice and proper. Alright, so my hands are all oily. Today was a disaster, but we have cake to eat at the end of it all. So guys, thank you for watching this episode of Nuts Cooking, or Nuts Not Cooking in this case. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do try the recipe, please remember to send me a picture over on Instagram, and the recipe and the ingredients and the directions will be in the description box below. Alright, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like, what are you doing if you're not subscribed? Alright, so subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, press the notification bells to be notified when a video goes live from my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Oh my god, this is such a disaster.
So back to what I was saying.